Safety in bathrooms is really important, especially if you ever had an injury or you're getting older. If you're doing a bathroom renovation, you want to think about these things and make sure that you put the features in that are going to make this safe for everyone to use. So let me go through a bunch of features that I think are really important to implement in your bathroom. All right, so number one feature, which is pretty obvious, is having grab bars for you to be able to get in and out of a tub or even a walk-in shower. Now, this is going to require almost all the time to have blocking behind your actual shower wall. So if you're building a new bathroom, if you're doing a walk-in shower, make sure that the contractor or that you install blocking prior to installing these grab bars. It's really imperative to have some kind of actual wood structure to screw into. This is one feature that I absolutely loved about this tub surround kit from Kohler. They already had blocking incorporated into it. So I would say the two places that are really important for a tub, or even any walk-in shower, but for a tub most importantly, since you have to get over your tub rim, is to have some kind of support right up against vertically so that you can grab on this to step over the tub. And then secondly, on the back wall, so that if they're in the tub, they can use some leverage to get up and get out. So having at least one on the back wall and one on your side wall, I think would be the minimum that you would want to install. You could obviously put one on the back wall as well. This kit for this Kohler tub kit actually has five grab bars that already have the blocking incorporated. So we're going to install it to the specs of this tub surround kit, and I'll show you why that they have all of them. So first off, on this particular kit, we're about 13¼ inches off of the tub deck, which brings us basically right in the middle of that tile here. So put a little poly sealant in these holes. Okay, so this one will go directly underneath of your shower faucet. So about 6 inches. As you can see, now you can grab onto this grab bar to get over the tub, and you obviously have these to hold on to. So this one is primarily for when you're standing here, taking a shower, and then if you got into the tub, now you have something you can actually leverage yourself up to get up. So having multiple grab bars in the shower is really helpful. So whether you get a tub surround kit that already has the blocking in it, or you make sure that you put blocking behind it before you install the tile or the tub surround, it'll make it safe. Now, the second thing I would say is really important, and a lot of things happen, is not having a slip resistant bottom of the tub. Now, this particular tub is very slip resistant. It has basically a really rough surface at the bottom, so it's very well made, the Kohler Sterling Tub. But if you didn't, you could just simply buy one of these types of mats that have like a little sticky backing to it. And what's great about this is these are made for showers, so they're not going to slip in the bottom of the tub. They make a whole bunch of different sizes. Obviously, you would probably want something a little bit smaller, but this allows water to run through it and run out and prevent you from slipping. And then when you need to clean it, you can just take it out hose it off and put it back in. So having a good mat for the floor or having a grip resistant floor is really important. Now this is really cool. So this tub actually comes with a bench seat that fits right inside of the tub. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. There's two different sides to it. So this side slips right onto that ledge, and now you can move the bench to where you want. That is really, really cool for anybody that has any type of disability and need to sit down. Now you can have an actual bench in the shower. Very simple, just be able to easily remove it when you need to. And I'm going to show you one other option that's really helpful for anybody that has trouble, because obviously your shower head's up there. How are you going to grab the shower heads? So whether you just put a regular handheld on here or add a extender to be able to grab this when you're on the bench. Let me install that for you real quick. This is made from hammerhead shower faucets. So we'll just unthread the actual shower adapter here. So we already got Teflon tape on there. But here, so this thing is basically an extender, and it adjusts. So you can thread this around to whichever angle you want to. So let's go ahead and just tighten this. And to prevent scratching it, we're just going to use one of these little strapper tools here. I'm notorious for scratching these things, so this little tool allows you to tighten something like this and not scratch it. Now you can extend this outwards if you need to. And then this guy will also, so when you unthread this, you can just push this and turn this to the way that you want it. Now you can just, move this bench up to where that's coming down, and they can grab this more easily. Or if they're just even standing up a little bit, they can grab it rather than reaching all the way up there. But if you wanted this out of the way and you're having somebody else use it, you can just extend this whole thing up. Just thread out, you push this up to the extension that you want. So you can almost have like a rain shower head if you wanted to, or if you just really simply wanted to hold it down like this. That might make more sense. Either way, it just allows you to grab this easier rather than reaching way up there to grab it. Just going to make it easier for somebody to grab and be able to use the handheld.
That is such a great idea.
Yeah, good. Nice. Okay. All right, so now we have the grab bars. We got our bench. We got our mat for the floor. We have our handheld with an extender so you can easily grab this. And then but another great safety feature is having a bowed shower curtain. This provides a lot more room within the shower. So when you're in here, you have plenty of room to be able to do what you need to do in here. So this is really helpful, especially if you need to have somebody else help you. It just keeps that shower curtain from being all clung around you, basically. So the last one is very simple. If you have any type of tile floor, it can actually be pretty slippery. So if you don't get the tile that is actually slip resistant, you're going to want to use a floor mat. So these rubber ones are really nice because they stick to the floor well. They're pretty flat. They don't move around, and it just provides a lot more safety. Lots of different options when it comes to that. Just make sure it has a rubber mat on the back that I can actually grip to the floor. They make all types of different styles like this. I thought this one was kind of interesting. This is called like a bath stone, but it has a little slip resistant mat that you set down, and in this, you know, is a basically washable, slip resistant mat. So lots of different options out there, but that's probably the simplest one to make your bathroom safe, is just putting down enough mats that are going to keep you from falling. So hopefully some of those tips helped you out on providing safety to your bathroom. But tell you what, this tub surround kit, for anybody that is trying to plan for the future, for any, you know, possible disabilities or anything like that, this is the way to go. It's really going to make it safe for any client to use.